Hey, how you guys doing? Yeah. Um, I don't know. I don't think I can not get mad and play this game. Um, so it's starting to look like things are going back to normal as far as this. I was going to jump into a tier 8, but honestly, I didn't really sleep really that good last night, so yeah. See here. Chest, chest, test chat. So I'm probably just gonna go for like my daily bonuses here. Um, yeah, I'll probably just go for my daily bonuses, and then we'll probably go over to modding Skyrim Special Edition. There's a lot of mods that I haven't yet installed. So, so you guys don't know, I finally got my dentist work done, which you guys can probably tell. It's gonna take me a while to get used to the new setup. It's pretty horrible, actually. Thinking about getting some Tylenol. Getting some of that Tylenol. Yeah, I think I went to bed at like 3 in the morning. Yeah, 3 in the morning. Went to bed 3 in the morning, and then I think I got up at 8. So that's not good. But 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So just barely 5 hours. Oh, you know what? I totally forgot to set up my stuff here. Mark of Excellence. There we go. Try this again. Oh man. So I was talking to somebody. They're actually a streamer, and they were saying that they get a lot of views from people. Man, I thought this was pretty funny. They get a lot of views from people that just want to stream snipe them. I mean, apparently it's a thing. It's like a lot of people do it. You know, a lot of people will stream snipe. That means they watch, they tune sync with you, so they can get in the same match with you. And then if they'll play until they lose you. So if you actually kill them, then they won't mess with you. But if you don't kill them, they'll just keep tune syncing you. Now the new platoon system to me seems like a bad idea to me. I mean, it does increase your odds by 2%, right? For the next two guys, but there's no guarantee that they're gonna have those platoon members are gonna have good games because of RNG. I mean, they could just have bad RNG and miss every shot, and then they're gonna get kicked out of that platoon, and then they're gonna get jaded. From what I can tell, you know, it's just if everybody was on the same page, I could see that the platoons working. You know, I could definitely see the platoons working out. You know, because you could get a benefit of having 3 people, and maybe even make a friend or 2. You know, you never know. I gotta. My sound is up by 10. Alrighty. It looks like it's gonna be an M2 light battle, so I'm not gonna I'm not gonna want to commit for sure. Yeah, I'm really tired, so I wasn't planning on doing anything serious today. That's why I'm starting out really low. I do think tomorrow I most likely will jump on. I'm most likely to jump on tomorrow. And possibly run some tier 8s. I don't know. I'm not going to make any promises. Like I said, I just get so upset with this game. It's just gotten to the point where, you know, I'm not having fun in higher tiers at all. I don't even care about the silver, you know? Because, I mean, I try to play tier 8s because I want to make as much silver as possible. The goal is to get to, like, 50 million silver. But in all reality, I'm honestly just waiting for, like, front lines. I think that's the only thing keeping me here right now. Front lines. Yeah, it's just front lines. There's the M2. There's another M2, so he's gonna chase him. Looks like these guys are fleeing. Yeah, there's too many of them to fight. They're running, but we're not winning this trade, huh? That's crazy. This game's gonna be over here. Not really much we could do there. Not really much we could do there, huh? Yeah, it's hard to tell who's gonna win what anymore, honestly. Like, is this guy gonna win? Is RNG gonna be good to me? Am I gonna pin shot? I mean, I was pinning shots, and then all of a sudden I was bouncing shots. It's really weird. Looks like I got some snow hoe stuff. Let's see. Gray snow hoe. What's up, snow hoe? Oh, oh, oh! Oh my god, this shit hurts. My whole face hurts. My face hurts! What the hell is this? Is this Goofy? It's a goofy looking mofo. Tier 5. I gotta see this. Where does it go? Where's this Goofy? I don't think it's on a tree. Where is it at? I don't care. No, that's not. That's not it. Is it this one? Doesn't look like it. It's a Christmas tree. There it is. Heh. You goofy bastard. Alright, what the hell was I gonna do? Oh, that's right. I was gonna destroy my shard. We got till the 11th apparently. So 9, 10, 11. We got the probably 2 more days. Don't forget, if you guys are doing this, don't forget that you guys can actually remove all of your Christmas decorations, destroy them, and get a huge bonus from it. All right, let's talk to Chuck Norris. We got the Chuck Norris Commander. We've just been kind of sitting there. Seriously. I was trying to use these not to buy my way through it, but I thought it was actually accelerating my stuff, but it doesn't look like it is. So we did manage to get a tier 9 back. We got the AMX 1390, which was one of my favorite tanks back in the day. That was before wheeled vehicles. So nowadays I don't even know if I want to get the EBR, the 105. Sorry, it's not even the EBR, it's the AMX 105. Alright. So I think we could do a better game than that. I mean, it was a uni game, but I think we could do better. Alrighty, 2 people watching. Thanks for tuning in. All right. Trying to see if one of my buddies wants to play. I think he got a new computer. So it's got the GTX 1660 in it. Not a bad one. AMD. I personally like Intel, even though they say that you're overpaying. But me personally, the price to performance doesn't matter if it's faulty, straight faulty ass equipment. A lot of people put their anonymizer back on. Probably the best way to go. I'm actually tempted to remove all these mods just because you have to update them constantly, And if I'm streaming and I'm also downloading whatever, however many megabits it is to download this mod, which we only need a certain amount of mods. You know what I mean? We don't need all of them. Right? We don't need all of them. I have another class at 140, but can get on after. Okay. Ooh. We got some people following us. I'm tempted to get that M2 Lite. Tempted to get it. It's got a really nice autoloader and it's premium. This tank is really good at beating those tanks by, I'll say 1-to-1, using corners and stuff. Basic Pika booming. Get some good old Pika boomers. Got a good gun depression. Or decent, I should say. Doesn't look like. I think these guys are getting their butts kicked. Holy shit, I'm missing. Oh, here we go, Panzers. That guy got me good. My motor's screwed. Would've been nice if these guys would have maybe came over here, but it's okay. We got many moons left. We're only at one shop. Yeah, that guy, the T60 or Panzer 1. Is that a tier 1? Yeah, we're gonna die. If our motor wasn't messed up, we could have done better. If our motor wasn't messed up, we could have done better. That's okay. We're still doing uni stats regardless. Let's see. Alright. Looks like it's gonna be another losing game. I guess we're not getting our times 2. Yeah, I hate to say it, but after this holiday season, I literally don't give a shit. I still get upset and stuff, but I mean, I just honestly I don't even. And I'm not trying to say anything dodgy about it. I'm just saying that I've started to realize that it really doesn't matter how much skill I have if I'm not actually pinning my shots. So when I'm lagging really bad, it's almost not even worth playing. So I think it's like this. The daily challenges keep me trying to play every day, but honestly, I don't even care about that anymore. I don't even care about the daily challenges at this point. Kind of sucks. I don't care about the Chuck Norris mission. I don't care about earning tanks. I'm like, I already have as many tanks as I can get. You know what I mean? And the thing is that when there's bad matchmaking and stuff, I can't even play the tier 8s to make silver. I mean, I make silver no matter what, but it ain't like where I'm making 100,000 a game, which sucks. And there used to be an avenue for me where I could just go over to World Takes console, but my console is obviously broken. So, but I refuse to pay anymore. Like I said, I think I got 3 Xbox 360s or 4 Xbox 360s over the whole period that they had them out playing Call of Duty and stuff, which I really enjoyed doing that with my brother. But I've really got out of contact, and now it's become this new thing, you know. It's become a new thing. It's basically become. Oh yeah, I wanted to check out that M2 Lite. Yeah, I actually think it must be pretty good. Is it the M2 Lite or is it this M2 Lite here? Which one is it? Let's take a look at it. I think it's this one. I think it's this one. Yeah, I just think out of the fact that I really can't handle competition these days, you know? Hello, Steven? Is it working?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Alright. I just wanted to make sure everything was working.
Well, that's cool.
I have all these like new settings like Omen Command Center, Office, don't know what that is, Dropbox promotion. I have Windows 10 finally.
Yeah, you don't need any of that stuff, man. Windows 10's pretty good though. I mean, it's fun. You know?
Yeah. I'm probably gonna actually start streaming if I can find a good what's it called?
Yeah, dude, streaming's good, man. As long as you're not screaming into the camera like I do, I think you'll do a lot better.
Like, motherfucker.
Pretty much, man. You should have heard me the other day. I was like,
Oh,
F this game, I quit. No, I stopped playing for 4 days straight.
Jesus.
I wish it wasn't like that, but it is, you know, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Let me see here. I was just looking at the M2 Lite Premium versus the M2 Lite to see if there's any.
So, I'm trying to download Steam right now, and it says I have a OneDrive, my name, this PC, libraries, network. Where do I go to download the? Like, where do I put it?
I disabled OneDrive personally, just because I don't want that thing doing stuff in the background all the time. Every time you do something, it uploads. So if you take a picture or a screenshot, then it uploads it to your drive, right? But it does it while you're playing, so it's like, it's not like it waits till you're sleeping or something. It does it offline. I would say disable it if it was me personally. I could go through some stuff with you if you want, but, that I learned about Windows 10 that makes it kind of good and also crappy at the same time.
I'm just gonna download it to my desktop.
What is it? Steam?
Steam. Yeah.
Oh, Steam. You should create a whole separate folder and put it, just put it in your new drive. You know, the mass, like. So this is what you want to do. Anything that runs programs.
Here, I'll just stream it.
Anything that runs programs, man, you want to put on your C drive. Anything that's the actual game, you want to put on your other drive. Yeah, so go if you click on PC, this PC, right? Expand it. Do you see how you got C and D drive there? So
Yeah,
C drive is where you should put your Steam library, right? Like that's where you should put your main Steam. What I do is I create a folder, make it Steam, and then use that folder. And then
will it still install to like my toolbar down here?
Yeah, you have to make it do that. I'll show you. Yeah, just install Steam, and it basically just adds the game, the library, and all that. Then you gotta just pin it. Once you start it up, just pin it. But it'll be in your no matter what, it'll be in your little tray. You know, see the little the arrow that points up. Not to your right. See the little arrow that points up.
This.
Yeah. Click on that.
Okay.
Yeah, click on that arrow, and it'll just appear in there. And then whenever you wanna do it, look at it. It'll be there.
I didn't know this PC had Bluetooth because my other PC didn't.
My friend probably would wish he wanted that, or that he had that, because he has like a $250 Bluetooth headset.
Oh god.
But he can't use it for his laptop.
Really? Not for his laptop?
Yep. Okay, so they both have auto loaders. The M2 Lite and the M2 Lite, or T2 Lite, sorry. M2 and T2. They're pretty much equal, except for the rate of fire is a little bit more on the regular. I don't know if it's worth buying. The M2 trash. Yeah, the mobility is faster, so it's faster than the standard. Okay, shit. I think I am going to pick up that M2 Lite just for the giggles, for the memes. For the memes.
Best not be stealing my information.
Oh, don't worry, I'm logging in right now. This is a weird looking ass tank. It's very weird.
Did you buy it?
M2? Yeah.
Yeah.
Might as well.
Fair enough.
Well, that sucks. Why
Is
do
that
they
a
make
premium?
every single... It's just hilarious. They make every single tank have different configurations, so you can't actually train your guys properly. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. Damn. I think 72,000 is a lot of APCR. Oh, sorry, 72. Yeah, 72,000. That's a whole lot of APCRs. Got a lot of these free camos, but yeah, yeah, you don't have to pin it in there. You can just click it. It'll auto start, and it'll always be in that little tray. You can also make your toolbar a little bit roomier. Like, you don't need Dropbox and all that. You know what I mean? Like, Dropbox is great if you're actually like if you were like downloading a lot of mods and stuff from Dropbox, then yeah. But I think I've used Dropbox maybe twice this year. You know what I mean? Twice. All right. Yeah, I definitely want to try this out. Alrighty. No commentos, but I do got one person watching. So we're gonna try this M2 light out. It's an autoloader, I hope. If it's not, I mean, it has to be. I mean, I think it just uses basically a Browning. Yeah, I think it'll suck though if it's not as good as the M2. I think the M2 has more armor. I think that's why this one's faster. I'm pretty sure that's why this is faster. But like I said, I ain't trying to do anything today other than get a couple of these Chuck Norris missions. I've already got Chuck Norris, so I don't really care. I'd like to get all the other ones, but I don't see that happening. You know? Oh, yeah, you know what? I was just thinking about something, and I'm going to go ahead and say the Super Chaffee here. Through. So we got a radio operator, and then we got the driver and gunner. And because it's a different thing, but I'm pretty sure we can use one of these guys here. I'm pretty sure. Let me go ahead and send this back to barracks. And then we should be able to actually use a guy that's got more... Yeah, there we go. This guy's got situational awareness, though. We want to continue working on camouflage, is our thing. Oh well. So I guess we'll just leave the combat car as is. I don't really like the combat car. It's not really good. Kind of bad, actually. Let's try and sync up again. So yeah. Let's see here. That. News feed. So yeah, Chuck Norris event ends on the 11th for us. So yeah. The Chuck Norris event ends on the 11th. Yeah, I think the M2 is pretty much one of the most played vehicles. Pretty sure. I mean, at tier 2. I wouldn't normally get a tier 2 premium and buy it, but like I said, I run into this thing and it seems to be owning, so I'm gonna go ahead and say it's probably a much easier tank to play. It's also an autoloader, which I'll say I think I have a lot of time in autoloaders, so. And I noticed that head to head, the autoloader always beats me. You know, we might do about the same amount of damage to each other sometimes, but because he can fire just so many little rounds, he's gonna damage modules more. You know? But we'll see how it is here. I think I got too much of an overpowered camouflage on this thing. And we'll jump into the tier 3, and then we'll probably skip to maybe 5, or maybe we'll just go to 8. I don't know. I don't really care. Like I said, I'm kind of done. Honestly, I'll say that this holiday season, just with how many bad games that was going on, and I just kept playing in it. I kept forcing myself to play, and I mean, I really regret it. I wish I would have just basically just not played. So next year, my plan is to play during the holiday season, if I'm still playing, is to play nothing but tier 10s. You know? I need a lot of practice is my thing. Okay, so we have 30 millimeters of pin, 41 millimeters with the APCR. So, let's see here. All right. So, we're just gonna go up to the hill. It says 7.5, and I don't know how many rounds we actually get per shot here, but it has a longer barrel, so you'd think it'd be a little bit more accurate. Let's see, so M3 Stewart, so we actually are pretty quick. I'm gonna go ahead and say that although this should be the spawn you win on, it doesn't appear to be the one that you actually win on. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people go up here, but it doesn't seem like they do anything. Yeah, it's weird that they actually did exactly what we were talking about, which is... Yeah, it looks to me like... Yeah, it looks to me like this tank has some really limp pin going on. I'm sure it can be used, but as far as like long range accuracy and stuff, like I don't even see. Why is my yeah, look, it wasn't actually working there. You see that? Like, it literally gives me white. Very odd. Really nice, some clowns sitting behind me. Seriously, just sitting right behind me. Isn't that funny? So I'm gonna go ahead and say that so far this tank is showing to be a really bad tank. It doesn't look like it can pin anything. It looks like you have to actually swing around somebody, you know, like get around side them. You can't even, you have to be right up on them, which is a really bad place to be. So unless you're YOLOing in as a team, I don't think this M2 would be very good. It's fast. You know, it's fast, and it should be able to get there, but we're in a tier, like, look at that guy, there was only like one place on him that was actually green. You know? He's too far away for us to actually use our gun on him. You know what I mean? Too far away. Yeah, it seems like this is not very good for tier 3s. If we don't pin anything in this game, that's going to say everything that you need to know. You know what I mean? Oof. Ow. What in the hell? There's a bunch of campers back here. Yeah, we're gonna die. And we haven't even pinned anything. We got, what? We did 33 damage? What a piece of shit, dude. Seriously. You can't even pin anything. Well, don't buy this tank. Seriously. You can't pin a thing. That's crazy. Wow. We just got ripped off. Yeah, it's the M2 is what I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure the M2 is the tank that you want to actually go with, not this piece of shit. Straight up terrible tank. And we have to wait to even play the good one. The Locust is good, but the T2 is a piece of shit. It just doesn't have enough pin, as you guys can tell. So if you're in one. Yeah, what a piece of trash. Just, it was a waste of time. It's pretty much the same as this one. Like, it doesn't even get APCR. And if you look at it, it does 27 pin. It's actually less pin than the other one. So you're just pretty much just going to bounce people unless you can get alongside them. Which, this thing has no armor going on for it. So it's exactly the same. They're pretty much identical. I will say that the fact that this is a much faster tank will be handy in some situation, but pretty rough, just gonna say. Pretty rough. Alright, we could probably play this while we're waiting. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say that although I like the autoloaders, I'm gonna go ahead and say that the problem that you run into, I think the problem you run into is that if you don't have a higher pinning round, like most of these ones that have the single shooting gun have like 80 to even 50 pin, which is pretty good. But for tier 3s with a tier 2, I think that T2 is not a very good tank at all. You know? Solid tier 4 game. So it looks like we got a Matilda, 2 Matildas, an M8, Martyr. All of those tanks from range can just do whatever they want to you. Yeah. So it looks to me like the matchmaker is going to be pretty horrific. So I'm going to go ahead and say that we probably aren't going to play too much more games. Because I'm going to say the moment I start getting upset is the moment we're just going to stop playing. I don't even care. Like I said, who cares about the Chuck Norris mission? Who cares about World of Tanks as a whole? When I'm going to go ahead and say that, you know, it really is just dependent upon RNG working. You know what I mean? Like, if RNG works, then you're great. But if you're missing your rounds, then you can just kiss your butt goodbye. Not really much you can do. You know what I mean? I don't think I have coated optics, so it'd probably be bad for me to do this. Yeah, it doesn't even look like we're going to even be able to see over there. Yeah, it's too far away. I'm going to jump down. Hopefully I don't get YOLO'd by seven, you know, M2 Stewards or whatever. But I don't normally play this map, honestly, in this tier. We definitely got spotted on that. There's the Matilda. Of course, there's a B2 sniping on the hill. M2 behind us. Yeah, we don't have any pins. Sorry, we don't have any. They're all just sitting on the cat. It's pretty funny. No reason to fix the motor if you're gonna get wasted, huh? Looks like those Matildas are gonna come this way. Once they hit this little area, that's it. Yeah, it looks to me like it's already, you know, like from what we've seen, there's no reason to. I'm glad I didn't play tier 8. That'd probably just be one horrible game after another. Yeah, literally nothing we could do here, like zero. I'm a one shot. I've done 184 damage at tier 3, and we've already been put into some rough ass games, and it seems like we've been getting out pinned just in general. I can't even pin the guy with premium. Pretty much no point, honestly. There's no point of even trying. Basically, it might as well be the Matilda, you know, that we're shooting. There's a martyr back there. I just think the Valentine's there, and we won't build a seam because we don't have 6 cents. I literally have no health whatsoever. Pinned his track for what, 44,800? Pretty funny. Yeah, it would have been nice if they would have detected the guy. Yeah, hilarious. So stupid. Yep, that's pretty much it right there. That's pretty much World of Tanks in a nutshell. You can't even play low tiers without the matchmaker being absolutely shit. So pretty much what's been happening to me since I started playing this game is I'll have one good game, one bad game, one good game, one bad game. But I'm going to go ahead and say that this M2 just doesn't have enough pin for me. And it's a very bad tank as far as I could tell, and I wish I wouldn't have bought it. I'm sure if I got alongside somebody that wasn't paying attention and started firing, it would be great. But I'm going to say that it looks to me like you just basically have to spam premium on if you get anything higher than tier 2. So we'll give it one more game to see if we can get uni stats in it. If we don't, then I'm just gonna retire this tank. You know, at least it's a tank they won't give me for free at some point. But yeah, I'm already starting to get frustrated with it. The fact that we're playing and we've been bottom tier pretty much every game. Yeah, bottom tier every game. We purchased a tank that has 30 pin with its standard shells. Pretty much means frontally all of those tanks that are you know, anything that's a tier 4 that has any kind of armor, even with premium, we ain't gonna be able to do anything to it, which is hilarious. So you just basically have a limp ass gun. From what I could tell. But I don't even care, honestly. I mean, seriously, what does stats mean in this game? That you got, basically it means that if you have good stats, it means that you basically have good RNG. Seriously, you have better luck than most people. Or maybe your connection's better. Or maybe you're just a little bit smarter than the other guys, you know. But I'm going to go ahead and say that your RNG will run out eventually, and skill turns into who knows what it turns into, you know? Because I'm going to go ahead and say that you come around a corner and you aim in and fire and miss, and the guy is pinning you, there's not much you can do. Like, so we get into not even it's not even 15 tanks, and we're still bottom. We're literally going to get seal clubbed. So it's pretty hilarious. I'm going to go ahead and say it's pretty funny. Yeah, this game fucking people over. And that's the best way I could put it. It just, you know, it just literally is a gambling machine. You know, you just basically load up your hard-earned credits and just fire them all out the barrel to basically make it so that you just play the game to earn nothing, so that you can play the game to earn a little bit, so that you can play the game to spam more. And at tier 10, it's even worse. You can get a winning game, do 20, you know, you could do 20,000 damage, but you're gonna lose. You're gonna lose money. You're gonna lose all of that money, honestly. You're gonna lose all of that money. I'm thinking I might need coated optics on this tank, actually. Got tier 3. Nobody came up here really. I could hear somebody's coming up here. I can hear them over here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that this T2 light is a terrible tank. Yeah, look at that. We did 110 pin. Yeah, we did what? 147 pin. And that's pretty much it. Like, we aren't gonna be able to pin this guy again. There's another T2. It seems like it has good accuracy if you can pin, of course. If you can't pin, though, you can forget about it. So if we want to win, we got to use premium shells on this guy, basically. You're also forced to fire like 3 shells, so. Yeah, you see that? We can't even pin the side of him with APCR. Or the front. Yeah. It's literally a gambling machine we're in right here. What a piece of shit. You can't pin a tier 3 at all. I mean, I'm sure I can get around the guy's butt. But that's gonna be too late for me. I mean, that's gonna be too late. Like, if we had full health, he's gonna be doing like 50, so we'll just die. So, I'm gonna go ahead and say that must be a really bad tank. 560 damage, and we have uni stats in it. This is gonna be our first win of the day at tier 2, which is kind of just tells you what it's gonna be like all day. So, I'm glad I didn't jump into tier 8. I probably would have just quit. Seriously, I would have just quit. I would have been like, you know. I just gotta say that the way that they have this game set up is just so frustrating, you know? You get a standard shell, which usually can't pin anything. You're constantly fighting tanks that are actually, you know, a lot better. Not even just a little better, like a whole lot better than you are. You know what I mean? Like, if this guy wasn't a bot, you can clearly tell. Clearly tell it's a bot. Straight up bot. Hiding in between some rocks. There's a Valentine left. Even with premium. Even with premium, we couldn't pin him. Yeah, pretty funny. I think we put 70,000 in APCR. I mean, if it actually pinned, then I could understand having the APCR, but it's literally just like I said, it's a slot machine. Unless you can get behind somebody or you get really good RNG, that's it. You know? As far as not getting angry, I'm doing pretty well, but I'm gonna go ahead and say that it's been pretty... Just so far today, it's been pretty bad, like I said. Like, we couldn't even have pinned that Valentine if we wanted. Seriously, we just don't have enough pin. There's nowhere on it that's thin enough, as far as I know. Maybe the back of the turret, you know? But, so yeah, shitty game, bad game, good game, shitty game. Our first win of the day, right there, out of how many battles? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Alright, I think that this camo... We got some emblems. I'm going to sell these. Baby in a tank. Pretty funny. I'm thinking we're going to go ahead and just go with the prime one, since I don't really like this tank. I think it could be good. You know what I mean? It could be good. So we can watch some Watt Weekly, see what's up. We're probably a half hour late. Honestly, we're a half hour late to it, but who cares? Yeah, we could have got the Chuck Norris thing, but honestly, I was so I didn't even play yesterday. If that tells you guys how much I've been having fun with World Tank. I'm just getting to the point now where, I mean, I don't think I have too much more time in this game before I just stop playing it. I mean, I could think of a lot of other things I could be doing that are just fun, and I don't find this game to be fun at all at this point. And I think that, you know, they need to do a lot of work to this game in order to keep people playing it. It's unfortunate. That's all I can say. It's unfortunate that it's like this. You know, it should be much better than this. You know, having the random factor of whether it's, you know, you can pin or not pin. You know, and it's not even that. There's like so many variables in it. So one, your round could basically pin anywhere. You know, and it actually says on here, it could pin anywhere from, you know, it says average penetration 30 to minus 18, right? But it says around 30 penetration, but it could go either way. You know, you could get 50 pin on one shell, maybe even 5 shells, and you'll sit there and think, oh, wow, you know, I pinned that guy. And then you go to fire another clip, and you ain't going to pin a single one because of the random number generator. And then on top of that, you also have the same thing with accuracy, which means you could have a full aimed-in shot, be right up next to a guy, and watch that shell just dip off into the air. And that's it. Your game's done. You know, you just got screwed. And I think having that kind of a variable in a game is just, I mean, honestly, it's so bad, you know, to have that. And I'm gonna say I really wish that it wouldn't like this. I also will say they need to have a counter. You know, I could handle if it was if it was normal to get say top tier, medium tier, and then low tier, right? So basically top tier, same tier, and then, you know, low tier, and you just keep getting that, right? Something predictable. You know what I mean? Something predictable like that. But for me, it's like this. One day I'll get same tier, and then I'll get random top tier, and then some days it's just top tier. I'm just bottom tier, and I don't get it. And it's just like, it's so frustrating to play with your hands tied behind your back. I mean, and that's literally what's going on there. Okay, we're gonna watch Watt Weekly, see what's going on. I'm pretty sure there's nothing gonna be going on. Where is? Oh, it's under combat intelligence.
Howdy tankers, I'm Commander AF and welcome to the RNGESUS Information Emporium. We got news, we got highlights, giveaways, bonus codes, and winners, so come on down. You want to save 50% on all equipment? You came to the right place. Need a turbocharger?
50% off of all equipment. Let's turn this up.
50% off. Need coated optics? 50% off. Improved vents, spall liner, and gun armor? 50% off. And how about swapping out that hunk of metal for a new ride? This season's Clan Wars Rewards tank lineup offers the creme de la creme. We got the VK7201K. We got the Object 907. We got the M60. We got the 121B. We've got the T95E6. And the cherry on top, the new Tier 10 medium Italian Caro Combattimento 45T.
Yeah, I'll wait for
the
somebody
Caro
to do
Combattimento. Missing the holidays already?
I'll wait for somebody to show what that tank's really like.
We got a
before
cure
I
for
get
that
it.
too. Well, the decorations may be put away come January 11th.
If it's anything like the medium tank that already exists, you know, they nerfed it to the point where you get punished so bad for firing 4 shells that you just really, it would be stupid to fire anything more than 1 shell at a time. Seriously.
The atmosphere bonuses persist. You'll find cooldowns on your Holiday Ops vehicle branch or lower too. Now this is one hangover you're gonna wanna get. And all weekend long, we're serving up fresh mission rewards. So jump on in the game and pick up times 1.5 XP, the Jumping Bear decal, and the Emblem 5, plus boosters and consumables. And when you tell them that my bonus code sent you, you'll unlock a free 3-day rental of the ISU 130 and 200% crew XP booster. And tonight only tune into a live stream with yours truly. Demo Sapien will be there too. Now, it's time for a little customer appreciation. If your name is listed here and here, you just won the What's Next prize bundle for my Christmas Day and New Year's Day episodes. And my What Amazon t-shirt winners are Black Enigma and Bob Gangster. And the tanker that will be riding the Object 703 version 2 off this lot is Z Power Blue. And the T77 will be leaving the What's Next hangar with her man. Don't fret, I've got more prizes for you here at the What's Next Information Emporium. To enter this week's raffle and premium tank giveaway, tell me what is your all-time favorite tank destroyer. For the best news in town, you know where to go, so I'll see you back here next Friday. But until then, I'll see you in the battlefield, tankers.
She got character. She got that character. So yeah. So basically, like I said, this holiday season, the matchmaker and how bad it was when there was 21,000 people on, or 27,000 people on. I literally was low tier every single game. And because of that, honestly, I stopped playing tier 8s. I haven't played them. I kind of lost my confidence, if you really want to know, because all that I basically seen was that people can shoot me in my hatches and my lower plate, and I can't pin them there, you know. And if I do, I have to use premium shells, and so it's just become such a shit show, you know. It's like, why would I want to play tier 8 and actually be competitive when I'm not actually the one in control? I'm not. I mean, it's all up to whether your shots pin or not. If they don't, it's kind of like this. The moment my round bounces, I just quit. Like, I stop actually playing. I don't play as well. I'll go right out in the middle of a field. I don't even care at that point, because if you're gonna bounce every shot, which I've had happen, I've literally done 0 damage in a game. Fired like 10 shots in a row because my shots wouldn't pin. Now, there's a couple things that could have been going on, but who cares what couple things it was? You know what I mean? Like, who cares what couple things? You know what I mean? Like, when I say a couple things are going on, I mean, like, it could be lag. It could be RNG. It could just be bad aiming. But I'm gonna say the combination of both. You know, what are you supposed to do? So I think I have coded optics on this thing. I think I was hoping to get spots on these guys, maybe fire at a couple of them, and then run away. Basically, that's the plan. I don't know if we can do that. This thing is a kind of a bad tank in a lot of ways. Doesn't have any gun depression. Look like anybody went this way. M2 medium tank. Go ahead and say we got him spotted. That was a good shot. That's an artillery. Yes, so I get spotted. Almost 3 seconds later, exactly, I get hit by HE. Which is kind of crazy. We actually bounced it. But yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna go ahead and say, you know, I've got 150 boxes, and it just seemed like the moment I did that, I just got the worst games. I mean, to the point where I actually am burned out with playing World of Tanks. I'm gonna go ahead and say that there is a lot of that going on. Seriously, there is a lot of that going on. It's been pretty. I mean, honestly, there's no excuse for it. You know what I mean? Like, for me, for a video game that I pay for, I expect to at least have some sort of fair matchmaking. And it's one of the reasons why I've been screaming so much. I mean, I've literally been yelling. There is a lot of tanks over here. If I could get them lit, maybe. Tier 3, right? Got a piece of him. So we got some assistance. I'm pretty sure that we have, I'm pretty sure I have coded optics on here. Pretty sure? Not 100% sure, but pretty sure. Ooh. That's a nice shot, huh? It like literally whiffed. I'm gonna go ahead and say that I don't have the server reticle on, so I'm pretty sure that's what's going on there. Which is one of the things I'm gonna go ahead and say, that you spend so much time learning to play this game, and then just to find out that you're not the one that determines who wins. Before you even come into the game knows you're gonna lose or not. And so there's a couple of things you can do, like get closer. You know what I mean? Get super close. Get super close. Hey, look at this guy. Literally 0 to pin. We could throw AG at him if we want to save a buck. I probably should have just got on cap. So that might make up for the bad game we had. But I'm going to go ahead and say that's pretty much how it's been. You get one terrible game, one good game. You know, and as soon as people get ×2, they usually move on to another tank. So it's just... I'm gonna go ahead and say that if you're just playing the same tank, all day, you can get into a tank that it's just literally like it has a curse on it. You cannot get a good game in it. You switch tanks and then it fixes it, but it's quite horrific. Seriously, like I really lost a lot of my I lost a lot of my trust in this game. I mean, honestly, over this holiday season, like so. You have a game that has 27 or even 30,000 people on it, and I can't get a good matchmaker for from the 9th all the way up until probably I'm still not getting good games. So is it because on YouTube and on Twitch I said some really bad stuff about this game? It's possible. I mean, I don't think they have a literal RNG switch. I think it's just purely just how the game is. So out of all the battles we've had, this is our first top tier game. I'm going to go ahead and say that it doesn't look like... it looks like it's a winning game, but if you look at their top tank, he has 400 view range. Right? I'm fast, but he has a higher DPM, and he's a tank destroyer, and I am a light tank. So, yeah. Let's see how many M2s. We got the T2. We know has no armor, but he could pin us. Those Panzer 3s are pretty... Yeah. Panzer 3s are OP. They literally are either new players or they just have the anonymizer on, but... so if you look and see it says 44, that means that they actually have this on, but they disabled the chat thing. So basically you can get some really bad win to loss ratio and then actually make that higher, and then turn off your stats so people can't see them. And it just shows you as having bad stats, which is kind of hilarious that you can do that. Looks like everybody's following me. That's unfortunate. Yeah, M2. Yeah, the M2 is so OP. There's 2 of them now. There's a T2 and an M2. So if we try and mess with them, yeah, there's a lot of people up here. Tetrich. Good gun. Whoa. I couldn't fire, so I was like, what the heck? Alright, looks like these guys are retreating. He doesn't have the auto loader on it. I took a lot of damage there. A little bit more damage than I wanted. Yeah, the German tanks tier 3 are pretty OP. Yeah, look, this guy right here just so overpowered. Yeah, the HE isn't high enough to pin him. Alright, we're gonna have to use on some of these guys, we're gonna have to use the premium, unfortunately. I don't know which guy it was I seen over here, but he has OP armor. Little Seal Club action. Q2's spamming that pram. I don't think he has enough to pin us frontally. Oh, he does actually. The 41 pin is apparently just what you need. So I'll have to remember that I can use premium shells on the front of this thing. Premium shells on my... Actually, that was the M2, wasn't it? Let me get the tap point. So I can get my efficiency up higher. What are these guys doing? They're just like... Oh, he got into a glitch. He got into a glitch. Yeah, I wonder how he got in there. Let's see, I got the zoom out mod on here. I would assume that he had somebody push him over. Hilarious. Okay. We got 6,000 W and A. It's not like, oh, I better do scroll back in mode. There we go. Alright. Not too bad of a game for tier 3. I'm actually gonna go ahead and say I think that the Locust is probably one of the best tanks at tier 3. Premium wise. For premium, yeah, it's just, it could be just a damn shame, honestly. I mean, I hate to say it, it's just a damn shame that the way they got it going, and it's just like, I just don't understand how they can't see that it's there's only so much you can take, you know? There's only so much of being bottom tier that you can take, you know? There's only so much you can take. Okay. So we did this tank, we did this one. I definitely don't think I want to play this tank. I mean, we might need to. I do gotta go. I guess we could play one more game in it. Like I said, I'm most likely going to... I think we're almost done with our missions, and I think once we're done with them, I think I'm just going to call it, and I'm going to play, I'm probably going to mod and add some new mods to Skyrim Special Edition that I'm looking for. I don't know if they have them, though, but I had, you know, I've written them down. Some of the ones I wanted to get was better, you know, animations, but I can't seem to find any, so it's like somebody was just like, you don't need those. But, yeah, I would actually say I'd probably be better off sticking to just Skyrim LE, just because I have it running pretty well. I have noticed some stuff recently Um, yeah, main thing I noticed was, well, hold on a sec. So I remember when this tank came out on the Xbox, and it was so bad because, I mean, honestly, HE shells do nothing. They're terrible, right? They're literally bad, you know? They're literally terrible. That shot kind of fell short, huh? Now we can go head to head with him, but it looks like... Oh! Hello, RNG. Hello, RNG, my old friend. We've got a good shot to trick us. Meanwhile, I'm getting hit by a B2 with APCR. I literally have like aluminum foil for armor. Dang. That was not fun. We're like literally a one shot. I'm gonna go ahead and leave because these guys obviously have position advantage and they have numerical superiority. Yeah, it'd be nice if it's so weird, this game mode. It is so strange at low tiers. So strange the way that it works. Ah! Oh, he's gonna get smoked. Got that RNG, Biz. Yeah, this tank for me is pretty much the RNG machine. It either hits or just misses. Like, it's just like, miss. That was crazy. That guy pinned me even though I was backing up. Which is another thing. It's like, so if I'm delayed and I back away like that, and I think, oh, I'm in cover, I pretty much can't do it. Wow, I got that shot. Like I said, we're having good RNG. We also blocked the shell. That guy's just spamming Prim. If I pop out, he's gonna get me. I'm gonna wait for him to forget about me. Wow, I don't know why we're bouncing him. Holy shit! Good thing that guy's a bad shot, huh? Damn. Dang, dude. Seriously, the guy just can look. He's just seal clubbing. Just straight seal clubbing. Nothing anybody can do to him because you need premium. That's one of the things about this tank. There's just some tanks that your team has to kill for you, or you're screwed. You literally don't do anything. Oh man. Yeah. We're gonna wait for this to end this game. Yeah, I thought I'd get it to like tier 6, but you know, I don't know. Check out the old Chuck Norris missions and see how close we are to it. Yeah, we're not gonna get this today. Yeah, pretty funny. Be among the top 5 players. Yeah. It was an okay game. We got 4 boxes for it, but they weren't these ones. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I mean, it's hard to be it's hard to play a game like this and actually be happy. And I gotta say that I'm not the only person that finds this game very frustrating and upsetting. And I just gotta say that, you know, the people that do find it not to be so frustrating, you know, just have a higher tolerance level for having stuff not work out for them, apparently. You know, seriously. So if you were to say it, so this game's basically not made for people with mental illness, for sure. It's also made, you know, not made for people of all ages, if you will. It's also so toxic. It teaches you to be selfish. It really does. There really aren't a whole lot of things positive about it, other than the fact that when you do get a good game, you feel wonderful. But I'm going to go ahead and say that every good game I've had, I sit there and go, I watch the guys shooting at me and bouncing. I watch the guys having bad RNG, you know, and I know that when you get down to 10% of your health, that's when your armor actually starts to work. I've actually gone head to head with guys uncountable times to where I got him down to where he was a one shot, and then I could not pin that shot, not even with APCR. And by the time I actually ended up killing him, I had no health. So it was like, it was such a bad trade, which I should have easily won it. Like, I did a calculation. I went, okay, he's got 200 health. I have 500. I'm going to win this. And I end up I'm down to a one shot. And as soon as I try to drive away, I get hit by Artie. And it's happened to me so many times. It's just become like this. It's just like, Here's another thing I'm going to go ahead and just tell you guys. Most clans, like, they're like, join the resistance. Most clans are comprised of a bunch of assholes. I'm serious. And if you want to earn these tanks, you have to basically spend like 400,000. Seriously. You have to spend 400,000 a night, you know, in order to be competitive. Yeah. So if you do, right? Battles fought, 5 vehicles, blah, blah, blah number. Be in the top 3,100 players, which I'm not even in the top 3,100 on the regular server, so why would I even attempt this? So basically, if you guys go into this, the only tank here that's actually a competitive tank is this one. But you have to be within the top 3,000 people, and I'm just going to go ahead and say you're not. So you're going to end up having to bid for this tank, you know, probably your entire bonds, which to me is not worth it. Like I said, I'd rather not even play at this point. And as far as the M60, you can just get the M60, you know, you can just get it. So here's some other things you can get. Camouflages for tanks that they're not actually offering this season, which is hilarious. I don't really know what's up with this tank. I mean, we can go and look at it. But I'm going to go ahead and say that it's not going to be me getting that tank. Not unless I want to give them my entire collection of bonds. Seriously. So, let's go ahead, since we've got our tank back from the garage, we're going to go ahead and end it. And I just want to see, first off, I want to look at my stats, and then we're going to go ahead and check out the Italian medium tank. If it was an Italian tier 10 heavy, then I would be like, yeah, that sounds good. Why am I not deleting my recycle bin? That took a long time. Okay. All right. Let me see here. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and check out our stats for today. It's only for one reason. I just want to see where we're sitting. So, did I do good today? Did I do bad? I mean, we're pretty much done, honestly. Like I said, I can't even bear to play anymore, honestly. Like, if you guys look, this is from, you know, from the first till now. That's how often I've played. It's insane. Like, I played two games with my buddy. The only time I even play is when I'm playing with friends. That's it. I don't play anymore unless my friends actually want to play. And I'm not playing anymore. Not single. This is the first stream I've done in a while, you know, and it's just stupid. So from January 6th till now, you know. You can see I have not been playing not even a quarter of what I used to play. I just got to say that although I might have been getting really bad games, the only reason my stats are okay is because I was actually jumping into lower tier vehicles to make up for the fact that I could not play my tier 8 tanks even close to as good as I did before the holiday season. So you can clearly see that I had to jump into lower tiered vehicles to actually get my stats to be okay. And that to me just basically says I'm just not good enough to play I'll say a tier 8 against tier 10s, and that's pretty much all I got was tier 10 vehicles. That's it. Like the whole from the 9th all the way until a couple days ago. And I'm just gonna go ahead and say that I've literally lost the heart to want to play this game. I don't want to sit there and try, you know, my best to shoot people, watch my videos, and try and learn from it at this point. I just don't even care. Like, I don't see how you could care about a game that treats their customers like this. Seriously. I'm going to go ahead and say that RNG should not be a thing. You should be able to depend upon your weapons, you know, and if you can't depend upon it, then what can you depend upon? Luck? Have faith in God? I mean, you tell me what you should do there, because I'm going to go ahead and say that it's human beings in control of this game. You know, it's not God. It's not RNGESUS. It's actual random number generator. And whether you got it or not, it's up to you. So let's check out this new medium tank. And I'm going to go ahead and say that me personally, I don't think it's worth joining a clan and having them call you retarded, and harass you and basically look at your stats and judge you as a human being. And just because they have better stats, they think they can just treat you like shit. It's hilarious. It's why I'm not in a clan anymore. The ego and it's such a mind f. It's like I've seen every guy that's a good player. Most of them, I'm going to say there are some good people out there. Not going to say all of them, but I'm going to say that this is pretty much what I see. They basically just they spend $100 to $200 a month on this game to fire nothing but APCR, premium shells, premium equipment, directives, all that stuff. That's all they do, just fire all that. They use their bond equipment. They transfer their bond equipment to each tank to give them the most benefit that they can get, and then they call it skill. I will say that there are tactics you can use, but I'm going to go ahead and just tell you guys, just like in Call of Duty, when I was lagging, I would have to camp, you know, and then when I wasn't lagging, I could go around, you know, basically knifing people. So it's just like, it's such a randomness and random luck. It just sucks. I don't like it. I think it's stupid. All right, let's look at this. I'm pretty sure that the stats on it are probably going to be good, but they'll nerf it or something. You watch. I'm sure it's already been nerfed. You know what I mean? There's no way they're going to, you know, introduce a tank that's actually good. So it has a hatch, as you guys can see. It looks like heat can actually... standard shells can pin the upper part of the turret. It's gun depression. Says it's 8.7. So it's not even 9, it's just like 8.7. Or is this thing just wrong? 9.5. So maybe it is 10. 15 elevation. So it looks like it has good gun depression, right? So you get on a ridge like this, right? There's this one little lip. So it looks like it's just a really good hull down tank, but I'm just gonna go ahead and point it out to you guys that this hatch, it may be small, but that is more than enough for a super conqueror to just shit all over you. So let's check it out. So we're gonna go ahead and switch to APCR. What do you know? 70% chance, even at that crazy angle. Yeah. So it's got a good angle going on the turret. I mean, honestly, it's got a good angle. But if you're facing a guy forward and he switches to the 2 key, Yeah, 49%, just by decreasing that elevation slightly. So it's basically just a hull down tank, honestly. It's a hull down tank. So if you're playing like this, it pretty much looks like APCR is just going to win the day. Like 66% chance. The gun mandlet seems like a weakness as well. Wow. Look at that. So the APCR on this does 320 penetration. So it's got high pin. It's probably relatively fast. Let's check out the stats on the autoloader. So it's pretty much, like I said, it's the exact same. You got 10 seconds to do 400 damage. So if we add this all up, let's see how long you'll be waiting if you have to fire all 4 shells. Like if you got 5 guys coming on you, you might as well fire off all 4 shells. It's pretty much the only time it's beneficial. But the inner clip is 4 seconds. That means you have to wait 4 seconds in between each shot. So there's almost no point. Honestly, there's no point of firing. If you fire more than 2 shells, that's it. Your game's over. You're going to be just sitting there waiting to reload all the time. So let's see. So we got 9.59 plus 11.51 plus 13.42 plus 15.34. So you're going to end up waiting almost 50 seconds to do the same amount of damage as a T-57 Heavy does in 21 seconds. Let's add some equipment and see if that shortens. So I'm going to go ahead and use the Bond equipment because that's pretty much what everybody's going to run. I'm going to go ahead and say, I'm going to venture to say that this tank's accuracy 0.36 is going to say you probably need vents on it. And we're going to go ahead and go vert stab. Oh, that wasn't the right vert stab. Let's change that. We'll go with bounty vert stab just to make it the best it can be. So I'm going to go ahead and say that I'm not too sure. I'm pretty sure we could use rotation mechanism. You could go coated optics. You could even use the bounty thing. So with this, you should end up with, 40% on the move accuracy. Probably not necessary, honestly. But we'll see. We'll see. Okay, so let's throw what people would run on it. Because, you pretty much have to run food. So we don't need to worry about that. So let's say you got a crew. Like, I could probably put my Progetto crew in here. So we'd have camouflage benefit. We'd have brothers in arms. We'd have situation awareness, recon. I don't think that's actually what we have. Armor, I don't have that. We have a snapshot. We have smooth ride. That's pretty. Oh, we have camouflage too. So, yeah, if you're just looking at this tank, honestly, if you're just looking at this tank as a whole, it gets defeated by APCR. Seriously. I'm pretty sure if you're doing this and backing up and dodging and you got a really good connection and everybody else has a shitty one, this tank's going to be really good. So that pretty much means the top 3% are going to love this tank, but the top 5% are going to probably be okay with it. But as far as getting 2 marks on it, I couldn't see that happening unless we're in the 3,000 level. 460 view range, and that's without coded optics. That's just with the crew I have. The shell velocity is shit. Look at that. 960. That's lower than. Wow, that's actually pretty bad. Seriously. You can get this thing to a 0.33 accuracy, it looks like, with food. So you probably wouldn't actually have to have this thing. Honestly, you could probably you could probably go like, you could probably switch this out. Let's try it this way. let's go. Let's go. Oh yeah, it doesn't actually matter. Let's say bounty rotation mechanism, and then we'll say coded optics. I'm actually curious about the turbocharger as well. So that would give you 495, which is completely unnecessary. You don't need that. So I would say that you'd probably want to have, you know, bounty vents for sure. Yeah, bounty vents just to give you better accuracy. This is pretty much the OP setup, I'm going to go and say. If you got a good crew, I mean, 460. So that's probably what it's got going for it, is its view range and all that. Let's see what happens if you were, say you didn't want to spend 20,000 extra a game. You still get 460. Oh, no, you don't. Hold on. So 440. You end up with 440 without that. So if you throw food on this, it pretty much makes up for not having coded optics, which makes this thing, like I said, overpowered. But it's still got a comparable or the same reload as the other tank, which was nerfed. So yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and say, like, to me, this is not worth it. I'm sure that the top clans will love it, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be getting wasted in my tier 8 by it. Seriously, I just literally won't be able to do anything because only tier 10 heat can do something to it. So it's just literally a tier 8 steel clubber as far as I could tell. All right. I am going to go take a break really quick, use the restroom and stuff. I will be back.
would drive through Bordeaux when it hurt all alone, but it'll be just fine if heaven's secure. I was lost, I would cry, I would wish all night that it'll be just fine if you weren't leaving for good. I could hear you on the radio playing when I was riding so stuck in Vegas. You said we could never be strong, but our hearts are golden and connected as one. Through lonely days, we got better as they came. We are electrolytes glowing in the rain. We are electrolytes, taking your breath away. I could run for my life, I could see your disguise, but it'll be just fine if heaven's secure. I could tell you were bored, but I gave you my word that it'll be just fine if you're staying for love. Through lonely days, we got better as they came. We are electrolytes glowing through the rain. We are electrolytes glowing in the rain. We are electrolytes, taking your breath away.
Alrighty, we are back. We didn't get mad today, but we also didn't play, but for a couple minutes. We didn't play past tier 3, which I think is hilarious. I know for a fact that I probably could do well in 8 today, but I honestly just don't want to. Honestly, I just don't want to. So, right, I should probably change the title. I'm thinking I should probably put I should probably change it to modding the Skyrim SE and World of Tanks. I'm pretty sure World of Tanks should probably come first, though. All right. Change the old title on it. Hopefully. Let me check my own stream and see what it's looking like. All right, so I'm actually tempted to just leave that stream the way it is and start up a new one. Honestly. Seriously, I mean, why would I want to have two different games in one? I say we go ahead and end this stream and restart up a new one. So I'm going to put RNGESUS number 59. Try not to rage. Yeah, I think we succeeded because we didn't play anything above tier 3. We won! Alright, I will see you guys here in a minute. I'm just going to set up my scrim. And I will be streaming here in like another 10 minutes. Thanks for watching. And later. Hold on a sec. My offline wasn't working. What the hell? Let me double check this stuff. Okay, this one works. This one works. Okay, thanks for watching.